trouble in your eyes now, but I know there's always a way. From sunrise till dawn I'll be here waiting. From sunrise till dawn I'll never stop. I'll fix you up, make everything much smoother again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. The connections might be tangled, the power source has lost its spark, but every wire tells a story, and I can mend what's torn apart. From sunrise till dawn I'll be here waiting. From sunrise till dawn I'll never stop. I'll fix you up, make everything run smooth again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. When the current isn't flowing, when the signals disappear, I'll be here with tools and patience, make the static crystal clear. Every cable, every circuit, every problem that you bring, I'll restore what time has broken, make the whole world sing. So don't you worry about tomorrow, don't you stress about today. I've got maintenance for your troubles, and I'll chase them all away. I'll fix you up, make everything run smooth again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. Hey, Daniel, everything's good as new. Hey, Daniel, I'll fix you up for you.
Well, welcome. I am your host. This is the ridiculous statement. This is the ridiculous post that the two fleas put on their community post on their channel for immediate release. Hales lawsuit. She said that this lawsuit is not a genuine pursuit of justice. It is yet another episode on Jeremy Hale's ongoing campaign to manufacture controversy, cultivate outrage, and monetize conflict for the benefit of his YouTube channel. So you're saying, so the campaign to manufacture controversy, cultivate outrage, and monetize conflict for the benefit of his YouTube channel. Isn't that what you're doing? Hales, a self-styled content creator, has made a practice of instigating public disputes, recording selective edited encounters, and then casting himself as the perennial victim before a large and devoted online audience. His pattern is clear: provoke, record, and then profit, using the legal process as a mere backdrop for generating attention and financial support. Hello, Cynthia. The defendants in this case are not malicious conspirators. They are independent online commenters and critics, bullshit, who, like Hales himself, participate in the robust and often heated public discourse that thrives on social media platforms. Their statements cited in Hale's amended complaint are plainly matters of opinion, satire, or radical hyperbole, well within the norms of the YouTube community and First Amendment protection. Bullshit. I'm doing okay, Cynthia. You. So this is the statement. This is the stupid statement that. This is the statement that she put on her YouTube channel. Hale's true motive is not to vindicate his reputation, but to silence criticism, control the narrative, and stoke the outrage that drives clicks and donations from his online following. No, the fleas. Now she's going to talk about this. She's going to talk about lips. Recent events underscore this pattern. When a retired attorney and mother of four merely gave an interview to someone critical of Hales, she became the target of a coordinated harassment campaign by Hales and his followers, prompted and celebrated on his channel. When she responded with satirical content exposing the truth, Hale spun the story, presenting himself as the aggrieved party, and then again mobilizing his audience against her. That's bullshit. Nobody did these people are. You can see that these people are becoming more and more unhinged. And she actually put this in her filing. When Lisa filed that, whenever she had the file with her opposition with the court, this is the crap that she put in the opposition. Okay, then she said the litigation before this court is no different. Hales has weaponized the court system, and please, if anybody could please prove to me that Jeremy weaponized the court system. Has weaponized the court system, turning legal filings into fodder for his videos, all while soliciting and receiving tens of thousands of dollars in donations under the guise of defending himself from, quote, attacks, end of quote. This is not the conduct of a wronged individual seeking justice. This is the calculated strategy of a digital provocateur, exploiting the legal system for views, influence, and profit. For these reasons, the court should view Hale's claim. For these reasons, the court should view Hale's claims with the skepticism warranted when the legal process is conscripted as a stage prop for online entertainment rather than a forum for the resolution of legitimate grievances. Oh, that's bullshit. Yeah, she puts parts of that. She put parts of that into her filing when she made that filing. I know she got denied the right to file electronically because she's pro se. She can't file electronically. She has to actually, like Shizzy said, get off her fat ass and go to the court and file it. Yeah, this is part of their court, what she filed in the court. I hope this judge, I bet that judge is, I'm hoping that Judge Bolito is laughing at her ass right now. Yeah, I believe she probably got help with that filing. And then BBB is just a bigger idiot than she is. If she actually thinks that what she's filing with the court is going to be a win for her and her side. She's actually accusing Jeremy of taking away their First Amendment right. No, he's not taking away your First Amendment right. He's trying to stop you from defaming him on your fucking platform. That's why he taking you to court to stop you from defaming him and hurting him. It's not about the First Amendment right. It never has been about your First Amendment right. Where the hell they got that into their mind, I have no idea. Yeah, I know about it. Yeah, I know about it. And my question is, what the hell is it of her business? She can't. I don't believe that she can get. I don't think that she can get the protection order overturned. I don't think it. Whatever lawyer, whoever, um, I don't think whoever is going to be behind that lawyer is going to be able to overturn that protection order. All of it is irrelevant. It's irrelevant to it. Yeah, I agree with that. So what I'm going to be reading today and probably tomorrow. Well, this actually is leading up to what I'm reading now is actually leading up to the two fleas becoming very unhinged. Hey, Gail. So this is from their live stream on the 27th of May. So this is from the 27th of May. So we're getting close to we're getting close to what is happening now. She said that Jeremy picked up the FBI thing because someone was talking about the case and said it was a shit show. Yeah, I know. Oh, speaking of Starkey Boy, let's put old Starkey Boy on here. There you go. There's you some Stark. There's you some Stark. she went on a rant about Shara using their video and their logo and has sent a cease and desist order about and that Shara needs to know the law about fair use and said but she would find out in court. Now they're gonna go after Shara Michelle in court. Good luck. See, that's the thing. That's their motive. That's their MO. They will attack other YouTubers. They like to attack other YouTubers. And then think to me, that sounds like I don't know if that's a threat. I don't think the Drew logo and I think some, I think logos and stuff like that are in electrical, they are the property of the owner. If you're using it on YouTube, because that's part of your trademark on YouTube. She talks about fair use. Well, I think YouTube, in my opinion, needs to review this fair use. And I think for the reason that when I started out as a YouTube channel, it was made very, very clear to me that as a content creator, any content that I post on my channel it was protected by YouTube copyright. Yeah, I know. Um, I don't keep a notebook. I keep a notebook, but see, I'll go back the next day after they're live and pull up their transcript and then dissect their transcript and just take notes. And I got that notebook is I got plenty of notes, believe me. So she said that Shara clipped pieces trying to make it work like they said something that was threatening. Hmm. Well, that's funny because I think so. I think so, Cynthia. But it doesn't matter. This was just an attack. But yeah, it's like you said, my content is my own content. If somebody took it and used it without my permission, I can copyright strike them. Just like taking the image of my face and putting it on their shit. I can strike them for a privacy complaint. And see now this at the very beginning of this, this was an attack on Shara. And you notice they're attacking Shara because Shara's putting out the truth. So you notice that this is an attack on Shara because Shara is putting out the truth. And they don't want to hear the truth. They just believe that the lies that they say is the truth. And then since she has the original audio and said if she would play the whole thing and make her look like a lying sack of shit in court, and said Shara lost her credibility. Yeah, copyright. See with the circle is copyright. Okay, then she said that she has the she she has the something of proof in anything she says. Again, this comes up to they keep saying, "Oh, we have proof, we have this, we have that," but you haven't shown anything. I'm going to tell you something too, Lisa. Your filing with the court makes all of your group look like a bunch of fucking clowns. And I said that Shara has made. So she said that Shara was making false narratives and said Shara was not telling the truth. And Lisa said she had the truth on her side. Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. The truth is on your side, Lisa. Lisa, you don't. If you ever told the fucking truth, your head would fall off your damn shoulders. You have not told the truth since the day you started this shit about Jeremy. And then you claim in your last live stream that you had nothing to do with Michelle. They say they do all the research. They actually said that they actually had people helping them do the research. I can't believe that. I can't believe that they actually have people supposedly helping them do research. And it's like you said, it's it's like you said, secondhand copies or circumstantial evidence. It's bullshit evidence, probably like Michelle was presenting to Judge Grudge. and it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't prove anything. And she's still making jokes about the FBI thing. If I were you, Lisa, I wouldn't take any of this as a joke. I wouldn't take any of this as a joke. That's your problem. You're taking this as a joke. And now you're getting all tough because you got lips behind you. That's not going to help your case. Exactly, Cynthia. She said she said that Jeremy spun the narrative to make it look like the FBI got. Well, how do you know that the FBI isn't investigating you? That you've been grifting for money and keeping the money in your pocket? And then she talks about how the FBI thing worked. How do you know that you're not under investigation by the FBI or by any federal authorities, Lisa? You don't know that. And then said Jeremy does all the bad things made and he made false allegations. Okay? So she said that Jeremy does all the bad things and said that he makes false accusations, allegations. Well, you know what, Lisa? That's exactly what you do. How many times have you made false allegations against Jeremy? I've never heard Jeremy make false accusations or allegations about anything. All right, and now we're gonna. This is their motive. That's what they do. They attack people. They say that they're criticizing and doing all this other stuff. They're not doing anything but attacking. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. So now they're attacking Megan. Called Megan a big mouth and said she is allowing. She's always begging for breadsticks and called her begging Megan. Are they jealous because they hardly got. I don't think they got very many. You know what? I don't know why she's doing this. And I'd rather be doing something else than me coming on here and talking about this. I could go back to doing live stream, just doing a trivia or a coffee chat and a trivia thing once a week. Do two live streams every week. One would be a coffee chat, and one would be a trivia stream. Said Tug was on the warpath and found themselves in a lawsuit. Okay, Lips, your lawsuit is ridiculous. Okay, Lips's lawsuit is ridiculous. He actually thinks that crap is actually going to hold up in a court of law what she filed against Megan and Tug and all the rest of them. And then she said the Tug was on the warpath and found themselves in okay. So she said that Megan threw a hissy fit and yelling and screaming and begging people for money and research and information. She sent it over to Rosalind Duke. Exactly. That money was supposed to go to. That money was supposed to go to the Lynette, Michelle, and we're going to talk about that later because they mention it later. She said that all this is proof of their conspiracy, and said they were. There's no conspiracy. The only conspiracy, Lisa Lee, the only conspiracy is the two fleas, your channels. You're the conspiracy. You're the anti-what the hales media ecosystem. You're the ones that are trying to take Jeremy down. You're the ones that are trying to hurt him and destroy him. It's not the other way around. And then they looked over the court documents so they looked over Lips's court document with Megan and Tug, about Megan and Tug. Said it would be interesting in seeing the timeline. I have no idea what that. Said you'll be disappointed when you find out how wrong you, Scary Boy, is. And then said that Megan and Tug were all doing this to impress Jeremy. Well, I don't think this is about. I really don't think that this is about impressing Jeremy. I think this is about Megan and Tug taking Jeremy's side on the story. I don't think it's anything that has to do with I don't think that it has anything to do with about impressing Jeremy. I think this is primarily that they're talking about the story. It's not about impressing people. She was on one of their live streams. I believe I got the notes from it. Um, she said that Jeremy was something, and said that he didn't care about you and discard you when he is through with you. I don't believe that. Said Megan was poking the bear. Oh my God. So she said that Megan was poking the bear and trying to make herself relevant again because the fleas couldn't caught her in all her lies. Then she said that Megan was actually trying to play victim. The only people that are playing victim is you. The only one that's playing victim is you and Michelle and the rest of your little gang members over there on the two fleas. You got called out. You got caught in your lies and you're being sued for it, and now you're playing victim. All of them are. Even Ray Bonecrusher. I would too. I believe Megan and Tug more than I believe. Said that Megan was making up stories about other people and false and caused controversy and became and blame. I can't read what it said, but I guess what they're saying is Megan's trying to get attention, or she was getting attention. Said it was not a fundraiser; it was a pool on pay, PayPal to raise money for the lawyer. Okay, so if they did this pool on PayPal for this lawyer, where's the money and where's the lawyer? I agree with you on that, but you know what? He shouldn't have said the things that he said about Jeremy. Now, he has a right to voice his opinion, but I think he just got caught up. I believe that too. He got caught up in all this. I don't feel sorry for him because of what he said. I think that's going to be her lawyer. I think it's going to be LP's lawyer. I think it's Michelle's lawyer. Oh boy, here we go again, making jokes about the FBI and said she would just. And she admitted she broke laws. Now, two fleas, Lisa said, "Oh, I broke laws, but nothing. He wasn't stupid to videotape it." Hmm. So she said that Megan was talking stupid. She was going to. So she said, I guess she was talking stupid. Megan said, she said that Megan was talking stupid because she was going to put Richard Luthman back in jail or back in prison, and said she sounded like she was regurgitating everything Jeremy says. I don't think I heard Jeremy say anything about putting Richard Luthman back into prison. I don't think I did. If I did, I didn't hear it. And I said, why don't people shut the fuck up? Because we are a GD shit. Okay, no, you are full of GD shit, Lisa. And again, she mentioned this. She said that Jeremy is having to sell his collectibles to pay for lawyer fees. Yeah, because you and your idiots on that side continue to delay the case and keep costing Jeremy money. 28. She said it was heartbreaking to have to sell all your treasures because of all the greedy, lying idiots that he hates. Said Jeremy said that Jeremy's chance was collapsing because of what he did, and it all started when he attacked Guapo. It's because of his greed. Yeah, they got new phones, new computers, new everything. I don't see. I have to stop right here because I have to say this. Okay, I don't see Jeremy as being a greedy person. I'm sorry, I just don't see Jeremy being a greedy person like they accuse him of. And then said that Jeremy was showing more of himself. So that Jeremy was showing more of himself, hate, hates the people he is going after and trying to attack, and is more and really showing who he really is. Okay, please, show me proof. Show me actual factual proof and evidence that Jeremy is attacking people. I do not see it. Please show me factual proof, factual evidence, and factual documentation to the fact that Jeremy is attacking people for YouTube content and money, like you accuse him of. I do believe that it was John and Michelle that were stalking him, and now they're trying to play victim. Ooh, you know what I could do with $300,000? Ooh. And then she said that his views have dropped because of the content he is providing, and said he was not the same person that he was on his channel 2 years ago and 3 years ago. I wouldn't be the same person I was. I'm not the same person that I was a month ago after this channel got attacked. Okay? I'm not the same person, but I took steps to avoid that happening in the future. Yes, I could have kept the old channel and kept going on that old channel, but I decided that I wanted to create a new channel I wanted to create a new channel without being promoted on YouTube by other YouTube creators, and I wanted it to go on its own merit and not by people promoting it. Okay, so she said that if Jeremy dropped all of this and goes back to doing storage units, he would do 10 times better. Said that fading he was fading off because people are sick of it. Oh, just like the people are fading off your channel because they're sick of hearing your stupid ass mouth every day. And then they made another FBI joke. And then she asked Richard if he was dodging the FBI. She said that Richard was moving to a safe house because someone is trying to send him back to prison. Well, that's the kind of people that you are. You're nothing but a gang of thugs. That's all their channel is a gang of thugs. When you're not blacklisted on this channel, you are free to your opinion and what you have to say about this. Said Megan did not know who she did not know how much she was incriminating herself with the Jeremy Hales saga. Yeah, this is all interesting. I mean, geez, nobody offered me money. I put a gift send go up to buy to get a new computer for the channel, and I didn't have all that much. I didn't set it at much. Okay, the first time I made the video for the gift send go, I set up the gift send go, and I went to bed that night. Next day, I was going through my emails, and somebody donated $1,000 to this channel or the old channel to buy a new computer. She actually said that she knew more about the law. Alon, I can't I can't read what I wrote. She doesn't know the law. Look at that ridiculous filing that she made. Excuse me for a second, my rub my eye because my eye is itching. Oh, that drives me crazy. Okay, so she said it was a conspiracy when Megan was adding names and Rosalind Duke was a part of it. Rosalind Duke was just helping Megan with the investigation. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like if I asked EMS and I asked Trin and I asked everybody who's a member of this channel to do research for me, I know that you would do the research for me. There's nothing wrong with it because we want to get to the bottom of the truth. They're not about the truth. The two fleas are nothing but liars. Yes, it was, Cynthia. And said that they are much a part of all of it. And I said, Jeremy thinks that doxing is a serious crime. And I don't know if doxing is a serious crime. I know that it's a violation of YouTube's terms of service. I can't read what I wrote. It said Randy seems to Okay, so she said that she emailed Randy and if she would let him extend him a 30-day. So she emailed Randy asking for a 30-day extension, and his response was, "We do not." Way to go, Randy. She said she had to message the judge and send him a frivolous litigation letter to tell him to withdraw. He the complaint or false sanction and said she had a I can't read what I wrote, but she's ridiculous. Now you're emailing judges? You're actually emailing judges now? Oh my god, how sad can you be? Well, see, I unbanned John from here just for a reason. I unbanned him. But he does that in this chat too. He'll come in here and say something and then delete it. And then she said that she was going to be asking for an extension. And whatever it is that Jeremy was doing, she said she had a cure for it. Asked Richard if he was served yet, and he said he wasn't being served. I can't read what I wrote, but it's I cannot read what I had. My handwriting was a damn. No, I haven't. Is it on the docket? Is it something that's on the docket? I didn't want to do that. Let's see. Preston. Preston. Meyer not. There's no date on this. Let me see what this one is. I think it's this one. This is the thumbnail one I'm looking at. I do not see anything. I do not see anything on new in that one. The only one was on the 29th of last month. Returned mail for Taryn Greaves. That's the one I was just. That's the one I was just reading the docket for the. Nothing new on the docket. So let me uh, let's take an intermission while I get ready for the next set. While I try to find my next set of notes.
Daniel, fixing my coat, making it better, lightening the load. But come on, let's go. Daniel, up in the high mountains, working got his pliers in hand, making everything okay. Computer breakdowns don't faze him at all. He's got that magic touch when systems fall. Material wires get entangled up tight, but Daniel's got the skills to make it right. Software repairs, hardware repairs too. There's nothing that boy can't do. Oh, Daniel's got the fix. Computer maintenance tricks. When your laptop's acting weird, Daniel makes the problems disappear. I remember when my whole setup crashed, thought my data was gone, my hopes were dashed. Daniel woke up with his toolkit ready, fixed me up quick, kept his hands real steady. Material wires get entangled up tight, but Daniel's got the skills to make it right. Software repairs, hardware repairs too. There's nothing that boy can't do. Oh, Daniel's got the fix. Computer maintenance tricks. When your laptop's acting weird, Daniel makes the problems disappear. Zoom, click, tick. Free. That's the sound of victory. Now I know who to call when things go wrong. Daniel's been my tech support all along. From high mountains he comes down to save the day, turning up the screens back to okay. Oh, Daniel's got the fix. Computer maintenance tricks. When your laptop's acting weird, Daniel makes the problems disappear. Daniel, know my heels, hero today, keeping our systems running in array.
I don't see anything. I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that thing. I saw that ridiculous I saw that whole ridiculous. Yeah, I saw that whole ridiculous. I'm trying to think. Do I want to talk about this because basically there's just lips running her fucking mouth. All it is Lipsy talking about the what the hell's case. I don't know. But you know what? We'll read through this until we hit the 2 hour mark, and then we'll talk about it tomorrow. I'm just basically they're talking about this is Lips and Lisa talking about the case. Yes, and you can take Mussolini. You can take Mussolini for that. She's the one who created the songs for me. I didn't listen to them. What it is I just read from the transcript. You think I'm going to sit there and listen to her voice? So she said that the Muppet Pictures of myself is a copyright thing with Disney. Obviously, they don't know the law. They don't know copyright law. First of all, if you take a picture of myself, like I did in my avatar, and tell Chat GPT to make a Muppet out of it, that's not a violation of Disney. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. I can't read what the hell I wrote. Said that they were covering, they were something with the lawsuits to see if it has it it has. I can't. So I guess what they're saying is Lips was probably giving them information about. Um, they were going over the lawsuit with Jeremy to see if it was within the law. So I'm doing a copyright violation. We're all doing copyright violations. I don't think so. I think that only applies to the Muppet characters. So, yeah. All right. So they have read his family court. Okay, so said that they have read his family law case docket, said she read the criminal background, said she found a she said something of a background report on him, read a background report on him, said she read the public reports from Michelle against him, and then something about his eviction cases. And then she said that she felt like she was in a third world communist country like North Korea, and said Jeremy was the leader of North Korea. Yeah, she actually said that. She actually said that. She said that she has seen enough of Hales and said she has no respect for him. Said she has. I can't read what I wrote because of all the insults thrown at her. Well, see, the reason lips that you are being insults are being thrown at you, if you want to know the real truth, you inserted yourself into this. Just like Bruce and just like the rest of them. They inserted themselves into this. This is all part of the anti-what the hell's media ecosystem. Their plan and their goal is to do nothing but to take Jeremy down, to stop his YouTube empire. And we've seen the email that Bruce sent, so you can't say that that's a lie. So Jeremy, something about Jimmy and Jeremy. I have no idea what the hell I wrote down here. She is seen under okay, so she said she seen videos, talk to other people yelling out of Jeremy yelling out scathing and judgmental discrimination and defamatories, whatever the hell that means. Said that she has seen him I cannot read, or what the hell is she talking about? People walking away from him, and said that he follow he and follows them down, yelling at them. I've never seen Jeremy do that. I saw that thing. I saw that ridiculous garbage about lips. I really don't care about her. I care about Jeremy. I'm on Jeremy's side. I'm not on the flea side. I will never be on the flea side. Not as long as my heart's still beating. Said that when she asked him and to cease and desist, he the performance comments listed have handled it in a professional manner. I have no idea what the hell that means. Oh, she said that he has a big ass dude and thinks he's going to take everybody to court. No, he's taking you to court because you can't shut your mouth. You won't shut your mouth. You won't stop defaming him. You won't stop publicly humiliating him. You won't stop character assassinating that man. And you do it on a daily basis. That's why he's taking you to court. It's not about your First Amendment right. He's taking you to court to stop you from hurting him. This was never about the First Amendment right. This was about you hurting that man publicly on your fucking platform. Said that he was going to threaten everybody and said he threatened someone today. I don't know who the hell he threatened. I want to know who he threatened. I would like to know who he threatened. Supposedly he threatened somebody. Said they were going to go over what happened and they will see how much of a cocky little bastard this guy is. That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what they said. What kind of a cocky little bastard that he is. You know what? Fuck you, Lisa, and fuck you, Lips. Okay? Nobody cares about you. Your little lawsuit is a joke. The Two Fleas channel is nothing but a joke. And Jeremy just put out another storage unit video. Watching us? Probably not. Said that the people were leaving comments on their channel and said they were ignorant insults with absolutely no refutable facts backed up any of their consecutive statements. You know what they say. Confucius says, if you sit on a candle, your ass will get burned. Said if she makes an opinion about someone, okay, so she said that if she made an opinion against someone, said, damn straight, I have verifiable facts to something that option. Said people asked where the okay, so people were asking where are the facts, where's the proof, and said it's right in your face, and said it was in his videos. So please explain to me. Okay, I've been watching Jeremy for a long time now. I've never seen Jeremy do anything that these people are accusing him of. What proof is in the videos? What proof is in the video content that Jeremy makes that makes him such a bad person, that it's evidence against him? It's nothing. It's the same bullshit evidence that Michelle brought to the judge, and when it went before Judge Davis, she voluntarily dropped it. She dismissed that case because she knew that the evidence that she had was bullshit and didn't prove anything. That's why they dropped it. So she said that the way he handled his family law case, the way he, the way his son something, the way he handled evictions, the way he had done certain things, the way his criminal background of people filing against him in police reports says a lot about his character. Something about court. And then asked why nobody is curious into the history about him abusing children. You won't you won't because you have Jeremy won't allow you to really look into it. Please, do you have any proof that Jeremy was abusive to his children? And then she said that she didn't hate Jeremy, but she sure disliked him. No, I believe that your channel and the people on your channel is nothing but hate. I have to disagree with you on that one because that's what your channel is, a hate channel. And you claim that you're not a hate channel, but I've been watching you for 9 months, 10 months now. And then she said that he tore friends apart and double crossing the guy and attacked him and assaulted him. So he must have been talking. They were talking about guano. Said that he filed a lawsuit against an 80-year-old woman for $1 million because she wanted her warehouse back so she could sell it. It said that he threatened her. They threatened they threatened her, mocking her, torture, hurting, hunting down the niece. Actions said, oh, so she. And they're also saying that that thing with the kid hitting Jeremy with the car was not real. Well, first of all, she owned the warehouse. Okay, big deal. But the contract, the rent thing, the lease was not with her. It was with the other guy. Yes, I don't pay attention to email addresses. Unless you want to come on here and talk. Said that he had 4 or 5 protection orders against him, as well. I can't read. It said 5 were protection orders against him. Said that he has one against someone else. which is a freaking lie. I have no idea what the hell that means. So she's still stating that the adoption is 100% legal, and the adoption lawyer was on her channel and said that when that adoption, how do you know that that was an adoption? I still call bullshit to that. I call bullshit to that. I still call bullshit to that. How do you know that that's the adoption, the lawyer that handled the adoption? I don't think there was a lawyer involved in it. I don't believe that that adoption is 100% legal. I think that you could have gotten anybody to come on. You could have got your husband to come on there. You could have got somebody else to come on there and impersonate a lawyer and say that that adoption was real. And I just don't believe. I call bullshit on that. I'm sorry. I have to call bullshit on that. I mean, you have faked documents before, and I proved that they fake documents. But to say that, excuse me, to say that you had an adoption attorney, the attorney that was in that adoption on your channel and saying that little girl was legally adopted, I have to call bullshit. I'm sorry. I have to call bullshit. You could have got anybody to impersonate or say that they were that lawyer. I don't believe you. I'm trying to read what I wrote. Exactly, Gail. That's why I said that it's bullshit. It's a cover up. That little girl, in my opinion, was taken illegally. Said Megan Tug pulled a and gone after everybody that is against Jeremy Hales. So she said that Jeremy likes to barter with you two with his views and subscribers. I don't know about that. More than likely, that's probably another false statement on their part. I said that Tug was getting paid by views and subs, said that Jeremy needed a boost, a PR boost, because his numbers were going down from what he did to Guapo. Said Jeremy sent an email and threatened to team and what? Wait a minute. So he team up with something about teaming up against his ex-wife. Something about the custody of their son, his son. I have to stop for a minute because this is giving me a headache. These people are just becoming more and more unhinged. Every day they're becoming more and more unhinged. I can't believe how unhinged these people actually are. But I'll tell you what, I agree with everybody that's on Jeremy's side that getting Jeremy's son involved in this shit is wrong. And you shouldn't bring children into this. Alright, where did I leave off? Okay, so she said that Jeremy does not care about kids, does not care, does not, your kids, can't stand, so that Jeremy's kids can't stand him because you are just a bad father and you're an abusive father and said his family doesn't hates him and does not want to talk to him. Why are you bringing in Jeremy? I guess the reason why they're bringing Jeremy's family into all this is to try to establish some kind of pattern of what kind of a person that he is. But I don't think that that's going to hold. I really don't think it's relevant in this case. And I don't think that the judge is going to allow that. I hope that the judge doesn't allow that. Okay, so she said that if Megan looks the other way on this, she's lost all. When she got custody of her son, that doesn't make sense. can't read half of the stuff I can't read, and half of it's just bullshit. It says something about something with George, and they were trying and get money for themselves. Said if Jeremy backs down, it's his best case scenario, and he looks like a blowhard who has talked trash. The only blowhards that talk trash is the Two Fleas channel. And then she said something about the state court and the something. Said that Jeremy was a miserable human being. Sometimes it's just hard for me to read this because these are. You can't sit there and say that you are not. What you are saying is not defamation towards Jeremy. How in the hell do you think that? How the hell are you going to make me believe that when you get on your channel and you talk shit and trash Jeremy, that that's just your opinion? It's bullshit. It's not your opinion. You're deliberately trashing that man. You are deliberately trying to hurt this man. You know what, Lisa? Fuck you, okay? I'm tired of it. And then she said that everybody hates him. His kids hate him. All his views, all his wives and girlfriends that ever knew him have called him a miserable person. To something life on YouTube said he was like a fake person with a fake life, and that's what he does. Said he will get away with what he can get away with. Said he found Randy Shockett and they were made for each other, birds of a feather. Mark Feather, 15 minutes, Mark Feather. Oh, my knees just hurt me today. Ooh, I'm so tired. But I know they'll go live tonight, so I will get that tomorrow morning. I'm having my coffee. I'll be getting the transcript from that. I don't know. Wait a minute. They go live tonight. Yeah, if they go live tonight, I will get their transcript. I will get the notes tomorrow, and it'll just be more content. And said that we accused Michelle of scamming to obtain a lawyer. So, in other words, we accuse them of scamming for a lawyer. Well, yeah, basically, you're scamming your viewers out of money for a lawyer. Where is this lawyer? And where's the money? Where is all the money? You haven't. It's like Spawn Trooper says. It says several times. Where is the transparency? Where is the transparency? I can't read what I wrote. But BBB said he was going to put legal claims and work on helping Harley Grace find a lawyer, put together legal claims, and she was the most innocent victim of all this. She is the most innocent victim of all this. But why are you filing? This is an example of this is another frivolous lawsuit that BBB is going to file in the court. What has Jeremy done to that little girl that you're going to file a lawsuit against him for it? Please, anybody can answer that question. Please answer it. What has Jeremy done to that little girl that's going to make BBB file a frivolous lawsuit against him for in her behalf? Please, if anybody can answer that, what has Jeremy done to HG that he's going to file a frivolous lawsuit against him in that little girl's behalf? All I can say is good luck. And said Litz was bombarded, Bruce was bombarded, Judge Gunn was. Hold on, I'm rubbing my eye. So she said that Litz was bombarded, Bruce was bombarded, Judge Grudge was outed. Obviously, this is smear tactics. Said that somebody with a lot of money wants to choose and pick. and still the signs in the ground. And so I guess what they're saying is when Jeremy said that Michelle, when he said that, when they proved that Michelle and John put the signs into the ground in Otter Creek, it ruined their life. Well, then maybe she should have thought twice about making those signs and posting them. It's exactly the reason why, Cynthia. That's exactly the reason why. And they said you have some judge that was mesmerized by these signs and doesn't want to look at the lack of publication and the admission of and one witness who evades service. Okay, well, I'm sure that I know Jeremy had entered those signs into evidence. I know those signs are entered. Didn't Jeremy say that they were exhibits? They were evidence and exhibits in the case. So why are they saying that they're not? It's, they're not being presented. Wait a minute. Now I lost my place. Hold on. What the hell was I talking about? Okay, 44. And then I said that sounds from what they were talking about that BBB is going to file frivolous motions again. This whole thing is just a shit show. Sorry about that. I had the cough. Um, this whole thing is a shit show. What's that jar? What's that thing that Tooth used to say? He would talk about trains and then he'd say, wait, there's more. I can't remember. She went on, she said that Megan Fox, who is a champion for the First Amendment, is cheering on a lawsuit to strictly chill people's free speech. No, that's not what this lawsuit is about. It's not about chilling your free speech. You are going on your public platform and you are harassing, defaming, and publicly humiliating Jeremy, trying to destroy him and his channel and his reputation and his family. That's what the lawsuit's about. The lawsuit is about stopping you from doing that to him and to other people. It's not about chilling your right to the freedom of speech. Everybody has the right to freedom of speech. But if you're going to go on your platform and publicly destroy a man every time that you get a chance, that's what Jeremy's trying to stop. Wait, there's more. And stated MLS's lawyer stated Jeremy Hales is violating his client's Dave Helm's First Amendment right through litigation. No, 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 no. Excuse me. David Helms, MLS, making law stupid, made defamatory statements about Jeremy. That's why he's being sued. It said that the second lawsuit was so bogus and easy to dispose of. I don't think that this second lawsuit is going to be easy to dispose of. I think that a lot of shit's going to be denied, and this case is going to move forward. I hope that this case moves forward in the second one. And she said the problem in Florida about anti-SLAPP was whoever caused whoever loses has to pay court costs. And in this case, Jeremy is going to lose. So what she's saying is, in the second Fed suit, okay, they're going after they're going after Jeremy with anti-slap. But the thing is, I don't think they have any evidence to prove their case. I don't think that Jeremy's going to lose this case. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. So that Jeremy files a frivolous lawsuit and will be dealt with. And then she claims that Jeremy has filed meritless motions. No, the only people that are filing meritless motions is on your side. BBB, all of you have filed meritless motions, motions after motions after motions in all these cases. All right, you guys, you all have a good evening because I'm just about done with this. Said talked out of his ass about I can't read what I wrote. So Jimmy had contempt for the First Amendment. Said Megan got mad at people at a parody video posting her address and said Megan thought it was criminal. In a certain thing, it would be considered criminal. In a certain thing, yeah, I would believe that would probably be criminal. Bye, everybody. You know what? We'll just continue this tomorrow. We have gone past the 2 hour mark, and we're just about done with this. And then there's one more that brings us up to what's going on today. So we're gonna stop here today. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. So yeah, we got pretty far today. We're getting close to, you know. So as usual, if you're not a subscriber to this channel and you like the content that's on my channel, he's actually Cynthia. So if you're not a subscriber to this channel and you like the content that's on this channel, please consider subscribing. When you subscribe, you are helping support this channel in many different ways. And by hitting all notifications, that lets you know when a new video is uploaded and when I go live. And don't forget to hit that like button, you guys. And don't forget, Monday through Friday, I broadcast at 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern. And on Saturdays for trivia, that's at 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. You all have a wonderful evening. I will see you guys here tomorrow. Ciao, ciao, as a friend of mine says. And have a good one.
From the mountains high, high, come down to it all. With your tools in hand, hand, making magic flow. Every broken part, you help me grow. You fix it all, fix it all. You fix it all. Daniel, Daniel, you make it right. Daniel, Daniel, everything's bright. When I'm falling apart, you put me back together. Daniel, Daniel, you make it better. From the wires tangled up to the broken dreams, you know how to mend all my scattered seams. With your steady hands, you refill my heart. Every piece that's lost, gets a brand new start. You fix it all, fix it all. You fix it all. Daniel, Daniel, you make it right. Daniel, Daniel, everything's bright. When I'm falling apart, you put me back together. Daniel, Daniel, you make it better. Fix it, Daniel. Fix it, Daniel. Fix it, Daniel. Make it right when the world shuts down, and I can't see clear. You're my solid ground, always drawing near. Never give up on this heart of mine. Put it back together every single time. Fix it all, I was standing tall to all you do. From the highest peak, I can see it through. With your care and touch, everything's okay.